This is not good. And just straight up, I will just say this. It's just not good. To me, it screams power. To me, it screams tyranny. Welcome back to Stating the Obvious. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Got some more news for y'all. Really big story on this one, actually. It's something that I'm somewhat concerned about, but I wanted to bring it to your guys' attention. So, today, in light of the FTX collapse, which I'm going to make an entirely different video about FTX, extremely shady situation. If you guys don't know, FTX was a cryptocurrency exchange. The founder and CEO of the exchange is over in the Bahamas, and essentially the exchange went rogue. It went dark mode out of nowhere, just disappeared off the face of the earth. The company went bankrupt. A lot of people lost money. Very unfortunate situation. But in light of this FTX collapse, what we saw today was very concerning, very big news, and it's following on the tide of President Biden's executive order regarding central bank digital currencies. So, I'm going to go ahead and read, first of all, this executive order and what this means for a central bank digital currency to kind of set the foundation for what we should be expecting here. So I have the central bank digital currency website pulled up here from the Federal Reserve. I'll go ahead and link it down in the description below, literally federalreserve.gov/central bank digital currency. So their little report they did on the central bank digital currency says, while the Federal Reserve has made no decisions on whether to pursue or implement a central bank digital currency, we have been exploring the potential benefits and risks of CBDCs from a variety of angles, including through technological research and experimentation. Our key focus is on whether and how a CBDC could improve on an already safe and efficient U.S. domestic payment system. CBDC is generally defined as a digital liability of a central bank that is widely available to the general public. Today in the United States, the Federal Reserve notes are the only type of central bank money available to the general public. Like existing forms of money, a CBDC would enable the general public to make digital payments. As a liability of the Federal Reserve, however, a CBDC would be the safest digital asset available to the general public, with no associated credit or liquidity risk. So, very directly tied to the dollar. The Federal Reserve Board has issued a discussion paper that examines the pros and cons of a potential U.S. CBDC. As part of this process, we sought public feedback on a range of topics related to CBDC. The Federal Reserve is committed to hearing a wide range of voices on these topics. So this is right here on their website, okay? And why this is significant is because what came out today is that the New York Federal Reserve and multiple global banking giants are starting a 12-week digital dollar experiment, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and read this part of this article from Reuters. It says banking giants and New York Fed start 12-week digital dollar pilot. Global banking giants are starting a 12-week digital dollar pilot with the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, the participants announced on Tuesday. Citibank, HSBC Holdings, MasterCard Incorporated, and Wells Fargo, giant companies, are among the financial companies participating in the experiment alongside the New York Fed's Innovation Center, they said in a statement. The project, which is called the Regulated Liability Network, will be conducted in a test environment and use simulated data, the New York Fed said. The pilot will test how banks using digital dollar tokens in a common database can help speed up payments. Earlier this month, head of the New York Fed's market group said it sees promise in using a central bank digital dollar to speed up settlement time in currency markets. So, why is this significant? What is going on here? So I want to break this down. First of all, why would the Fed want a central bank digital currency? What's wrong with paper notes? And this is the issue. As the United States and the world moves forward toward a global economy, or more globalized economy, government, you look at the United Nations, you look at the G7, you look at everything going on, the U.S. dollar is on its way down, guys. And it's an unfortunate truth, but it just is. If you look at what's going on with the BRICS, Russia, China, Brazil, India, many more countries, Saudi Arabia is interested now in creating this new currency that is gold-backed, right? It's a gold-backed currency. Now, why are they doing this? Because the U.S. dollar is absolutely worthless, and the U.S. government, and when I say worthless, I mean there's no real value behind the dollar. So this is what they want to do. They want to create a dollar that they don't even have to print off. It's because that takes away the untraceable element from it. The dollar will become completely digital, which means that you and I can't buy things in cash. Every transaction will be tracked. Every bank account will be tracked. Every single transaction. You cannot remain anonymous with any transaction, okay? This is not good. And just straight up, I will just say this. It's just not good. To me, it screams power. To me, it screams tyranny. Okay? The government, yes, should be, in my opinion, somewhat in the business of regulating a currency. But should that government be an arbiter of how the currency works and how it's used? And should it make the rules for the currency? I don't think so. I think the public should decide what is our currency. What are we going to use as a medium of exchange? Okay. Now, other countries are working on this gold-backed dollar while we are doing this digital dollar experiment. And it's just scary. I mean, I used to read about this stuff when I was a kid. When I was 12 years old, 10 years old, I would read about, this move toward a digital currency. There's a cashless society, one world government, these types of things. And people used to think it was conspiracies. But the crazy thing is we're seeing it happen right before our eyes. And our technology has evolved to the point where these things are becoming normal. So keep your eye on this. Let me know what you guys think down below. Is a central bank digital currency okay? Is that a good thing? What do you guys think? Let me know in the description down below in this video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you made it this far, make sure you drop a like in the video. Subscribe here if you're new to Stating the Obvious. I'd like to bring you guys unbiased news commentary and just deliver the truth, to be quite honest. That is our objective here. So if you like that, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.